Welcome back to the show. The opening round of competition getting underway here on the second day of the event window for the Western Australia Margaret River Pro. And we just saw Griffin Colapinto and Nat Young progress through to the round of 32, and now we'll see how these three fare. Ethan Ewing coming off the back of a victory down there at the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach.
He serves bigger than a junior, no doubt about it, but these two guys in the heat, they really move some water.
Jackson Baker, the surfer from Newcastle, is up at the moment. Quick start. Just slid across the roof there, but unable to ride out. And we're starting to see him really sink that rail in a little bit deeper, commit harder to turns. He's pushing it now. There's some real risk in his surfing. And we'll see if he can drop a big number here. Swinging on the inside. So without priority, finds this one. And there's one of those big committed hits that we were talking about to get started. Pushing hard as he finishes off the end section. Always reps those pink boards. And in honour of his late mother, love that story.
Because the other two competitors, let's just watch this turn and admire the power, admire the spray, the displacement of water. It's just incredible. And gets to that final finishing turn. I'm going to call that as written out. I think the judges will pay it. Love the water angle. Watch it. Bang. Just lays that back arm into the wall. Allows him to turn tighter on those fins. Allows him to just jam that tail into the lip of the wave there. Check the plume of water. Just he was already onto the second turn while there was still water falling behind him. Nice open face wrap as the second, and then through to the inside. One of the most difficult places to turn your board anywhere in the world, the final section of Margaret River main break.
And Jackson Baker out there leading at the moment. During the break, he caught this ride. Score's yet to drop for this one, but this guy is in full-blown attack mode at the moment.
Yeah, I think Jackson just realising that the sets have just gone on hold for a little minute, and watch him hit the eject button here. So sees the shelf and just goes, I'm out of here. And does the little Superman starfish. But here we go. Ethan Ewing got underway as well. Just a fade back into the power source. Clean snap. Nice wrapping cutback. You can see not much to the wall on this one. But Ethan doing some nice work nonetheless. Gets to the finish. And, wow, puts a little exclamation point on the finishing turn.
Get elevated when you've got conditions like this, and Toledo's about to hit the lineup. One of the greats already, and still has so many years ahead of him. As we see Jarvis on the replay, getting himself in the mix here, Rich.
Wow, nice vertical hit off the top there. You can see kind of late, almost like Reeve Hazelwood in the heat before. Just gets tangled up in the lip, but manages to ride out. So a decent two-turn combination to every point out of it that he could. This is the youngster.
Yeah, Jarvis, well, just gets swamped. Gets pushed underwater there for a moment. So incomplete on the finish again there.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like a great set approaching here.
Well positioned right there at the top of the peak. Drives out onto the open face. Glides through a nice carve to get started. Wow, well-timed hit there. And Jacko now looking to finish this one off on the inside. Let's get slammed. So, wow, that's going to couple up nicely with the 6.83, you'd think. Should be better than the 5.
I think so. No doubt about it.
Yeah, let's have a look at this first turn again.
Oh, just grinds through it there. Almost lost it at the final moments of that turn, but gets into the second one nice and quick as well. But just see how speedy he's getting with these wraps and the full redirection. Everything's quick and fast and in control. And you can see here Jacko just really leaning into the carve on this one. And just right at that moment there, the lip sort of got away from him. Live action with Ethan.
Yeah, Ewing's got some work to do here. Jackson Baker setting the pace. Ethan would just like to finish this one off and put some distance between himself and Jarvis Earle here. And just at least at this point, consolidate this second position a little bit.
To a progression in this heat if you can keep up this form. Here goes the youngster.
Well, the big dogs are putting some pressure on the young pup at the moment. Jarvis Earle in third spot. He needs an 8.67 now. Ethan Ewing posting a 6.5 on his last ride. California really turning it on with a good run of winter swirls. As we see Jarvis up now. Let's see if we can chip away at the requirement here. Goes vert on the first section. Second turn is solid. That's all he's going to juice out of this wave, though.
When you're a youngster, a junior coming in against these seasoned competitors, you can't help but just sort of be overcome by the situation.
Here's Jackson Baker again. So he's trying to drop a 6.83. And he's just had that magic rhythm at the moment. It's really freed him up. Gets an applause from the crowd here at Surfers Point. Let's have a look at the replay. Rich, take us through it.
Oh, he's just picking these magic waves that are allowing him to get these big power hacks, really drawing into his trademark manoeuvres here.
Let's talk a little bit about just how far out the break is here at Margaret's, because it's big surf.
Absolutely, and we highlighted that on the opening day. We'll get back to the point. Here's live action.
Well, Ethan's looking for a 7.5 prior to Jackson's last ride. He's been doing a good job of hanging on for the finishes and working hard to get back out in front of the whitewater there, which he does. But he's just trying to improve on a 5.17, so might have just done it.
When it's way out to sea and when they see a massive plume of spray like Jackson and Ethan are ascending off the top of the wave, it gets the judges excited. And, well, look at this, just hanging on, using all that core strength. You know, 15 to 20-foot swells come in. That dark line, that outer reef is where the waves actually break.
Jarvis up at the moment. Had a 5.9 on his previous wave, so he has managed to really close in on the front runners here. He needs a 7.53. Got some huge moves that he can go to, and just doesn't have a section ramping up there to take flight with the Challenger Series over the next couple of years, as we see Jarvis on the replay here.
Yeah, better wave to open up with for Jarvis. Allowed him to really tap into that big first turn. You could see what he was thinking here. He was looking for that air section. Just didn't eventuate, but I did like the combo.
Yeah, he's got a powerful motor, Jackson Baker. We saw him put in some big rail turns there. He's also got a pretty good motor mouth. You saw him out there just chatting. He's just so talkative. Really does enjoy his time. The Jarvis Earle will have to rebound in that elimination round. But Ethan Ewing, solid performance from him.